Hey guys, my name's Ryan. I'm an UltraDog user myself. I've been using the food for quite a while, and I noticed the other day that they came out with a really cool app. So I've decided to make a video explaining to you how to use this app and make the most of it. Let's get into it. Hey everyone. So I have just downloaded this really awesome app called UltraDog. You can see it on the top left of my screen. It has really great functionality. It's helping me manage all my dogs and how to feed them and when to feed them, how much to feed them. There's some really cool extra features like where to find pet-friendly places and a whole bunch of things, including some rewards. Now, I'm not going to tell you about how the whole program works. I'm rather going to tell you in this video about how the app works. So download it from the Google Play Store if you're on Android, or on your Apple App Store if you are on iOS. Now I'm going to click on the icon and it'll open up and give me two permission notifications. The first one is for them to be allowed to send me notifications. I'm going to allow that because they might need to send me information. The second one is location, for them to use my location. I definitely recommend that you say yes to this. The reason is certain features are only going to be available in certain places, and your device needs to know when you're in that place. So I'm going to click allow. Now on the app, you're going to have multiple tutorials like this here. So your screen will be darkened and there will be some white text. This one is telling me that this is my home page and that my main functions appear here. That's great. To get this away, don't swipe it, that won't work. Tap anywhere on the screen, one touch. Now, if there's another tutorial slide, it will appear now, like this one does. So it says tap the menu icon. I'm going to tap anywhere to get rid of that, and then tap the menu icon as it said. Now, this one's asking me to select UltraSure, but I'm not going to do that just yet. The reason is because we need to create two different profiles for this app. The first one is a profile to be able to use all the features of the app. And the second part is the really exciting part, and that is the UltraSure profile. But that's for another video. So for right now, I'm going to tap anywhere to get rid of that. And I'm going to click on Pet Portal. Now here, it's showing me that I need to sign up if I'm a new user or log in if I'm an existing user. So again, I'm going to not swipe on this screen, but I'm only going to tap it like that. Now, I'm going to select sign up, not login, because I don't have an existing profile in this example. So there we click sign up and it says fill in all your details to register. Tap anywhere to get away from that, and then it tells me afterwards to tap create profile. All right, so let's start this. I am going to put in a dummy email address so that not everyone who views this video has my email address. So let's say dummy email 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and I just hope that nobody has that email address at gmail.com. Then the next field will be name. So I am not going to call myself dummy. Let's call myself Craig. Surname. What should we say as a surname? Craig Anderson. Mobile number. Because it's in South Africa, it'll be an 072. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Password. I'm going to make this one nice and easy for the sake of this example. Going to say my password is password 123. And then to confirm that, password 123. Make sure they match. If they do not match, you will have a little red notification there saying passwords do not match. As soon as they match, it goes away. Now it's asking if I'm an existing UltraDog user or not. I'm going to say that I'm a new user, not an existing user. Confirm that I've read the terms and conditions, which you can access if you click on that text that's underlined, and then click create profile. So you're going to see it's busy in the background, and while that happens, it's busy creating your profile. Now it gives you the next tutorial slide. If you're a new user, you can fill in which dog food you're currently using, or if you're an existing user, you can select what you're using from the list below. So because I'll be a new user, I'm going to say that I've been using a vet's choice. All right, then I'm going to click continue at the bottom and it'll take me through to the next page. Now, I can only get access to this pet portal section once I've created the profile, and creating the profile is literally just as simple as that. Once I'm in this pet portal, it will put me on the kennels tab over here. It could take me to the vet locator if I click on the top bar at the top here in the black. If I scroll across, you'll see there's even other options. There's dog parlors, there's pet sitters, there's pet-friendly places. There's a whole bunch of functionality that's hidden inside this app once you have. There is so much functionality hidden inside this app. All you need to do is register an UltraDog profile and you're good to go. I hope that was simple enough to follow. In the next video, I'm going to be taking you through the UltraSure section. I'm now going to show you how to use the UltraSure section, which is arguably the most important part of this whole app. So either click on the menu tab where we saw previously, or click on this tile at the top left of the screen that says UltraSure. When you click on it, you will be prompted to register. Again, tap anywhere to remove the screen that gives you the tutorial and click on register. It tells you to fill in all your member details and create a new UltraSure profile. So I'm going to go ahead and enter some dummy details. Again, I'm going to encourage you to enter the correct details because this is an insurance product and you don't want to give any misinformation. So let's say I'm born in 1990 and let's say on the 12th of October. Random digits from there. Then as a street address, let's make it nice and simple and say 1 Santon Drive. Postal code. I don't even know what that is. Let's say it's Randburg postal code 2194. Accept the terms and conditions. You can also click on the underlined accept terms and conditions text and then read the full terms and conditions. I'm going to lie and say that I read them and say continue. Now this is really important. On the first page, you're going to see things about UltraSure, but this little tutorial lightbox here is very important. It says swipe left or right on the black scrolling bar to access all sections for UltraSure. That is very, very important because it doesn't look like there are many areas that you can go to in this UltraSure section, apart from here, the About UltraSure, the Transactions tab where we see any transactions we've loaded for our pets, and then the Pets tab where we load our pets' details. We'll add that in a second, but before I do that, again, very important, touch and hold on the black scrolling bar at the top and simply move it towards the left, and there are two other sections hidden. Number 1 is purchases, and number 2 is then how to claim. Now, we have to have a pet before we can load a purchase, and I'll show you why. Let's head to the Pets tab. I'm going to call my pet Frosty. He will be a golden retriever. Let's scroll to golden retriever. His date of birth can be today, let's say 3 years ago. He can be 25 kilograms and he can be a male. Then I click Add Pet. Now you will notice that the picture is not saved yet. You can tap later and add a pet by clicking on the Add Photo button. You will then be prompted to either take a photo or to select a photo from your photo library. We'll do that later. I'm now going to show you how to add a purchase. I've loaded the picture of my dog on the profile. It's a random picture from Google. We're going to head back to the UltraSure section of the app. Again, scroll the black bar, and now we head to the Pets tab where I can see the summary of all the pets I have loaded, including Frosty, which I've recently loaded. And then I'm going to go to the Purchases tab. You will notice where it says Assign Purchase to Pets. there is a golden orange bar. If that bar does not appear, it means that the pet has not synced correctly with the server. It's easy to fix. Simply swipe the app away, completely close it, and relaunch the app, and it should appear as it did with me. So now we're going to find the product that I'm going to be apparently feeding my dog. So let's say it is the Super Wolf Large Adult 20 kgs. I'm going to select it, and a picture of the bag should appear. I'm then going to say apply. I'll scroll down and select the pet I'm assigning this bag to. If there are more pets assigned, let's say I have 5 dogs and 2 dogs will be eating from this, I will select only the dogs that are going to be eating from this bag. It now asks me to upload a picture of the receipt for this particular transaction. So there's no other purchases, my dog's weight hasn't changed, so now we're going to upload a picture of the slip to send to the server. So I'm going to take a photo of just a random piece of white paper. Again, I would urge you to make sure that you select the actual receipt and take a picture of the original receipt, because again, you're dealing with insurance product here. Once that has been taken, I'm going to say apply. Whoops, I need to select the date of purchase first. So let's say it is today. As far as I know, you only have a 7-day period in which you can backdate your purchases. So make sure you upload these as quick as possible. Let's say I'm buying it today, going to click apply. The wheel will turn and it says purchase added successfully. Now when I head back to the transactions tab, it might take a minute, sometimes a few minutes. In this case, it was actually quite quick. Here it says all the transactions that you have made appear here. Great. So now I can see the details of the transaction I've just made. I can see how many days left on average my dog will have at the current rate of feeding, and the fact that he's now in a a waiting period for his compliance status. And the reason for that is there's a 30-day waiting period, and then he receives the cover. Alright guys, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you found these videos helpful, and I can't wait for you to try the app out yourself.